That's a thing.
Oh.
That's a thing. Wait until I see it on the right there.
Should we start over?
No.
Can
I
you
already
just
did
turn
the
it
thing.
on?
Yeah, just turn it on.
It's on now.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
No,
Jose can hear us on the audio side. Thank you.
Everyone can hear us now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
All right.
Okay. Everybody can hear us?
Yeah.
We all good?
Let's start over because no one heard anything.
Oh.
We don't have to do the open over, but
All right. Welcome, everybody, to Liquid Lunch. It's Thursday. You knew that. We're here in the studio. You knew that, too. All things you can tell by not hearing a peep. Jules is in studio today.
Hello.
Kennedy's over there, and I'm here. It is the last Thursday before Valentine's Day. Today is, what, the 13th? Valentine's Day is tomorrow, right? Oh, I hope everybody got all their stuff ready. Or if you're like me and my wife, meh, we'll do it on our own terms.
if you have not planned one bit
I
whatsoever,
sort of turned it down.
we got you covered.
Yeah, well, hold on, are we good?
There we go. We're good.
Okay. All right. So today, any love questions you may have, any love issues you may be worried about, we're going to help you out. Love advice and life advice as well. Because, I mean, when you look at this screen, you think, wow, these people know exactly how to live life. They've got it all together. And that includes the guy are you done sharing yet?
No, haven't started.
Oh, that includes the lovely lady to my right, your screen left.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if
didn't turn the
he's not going to be
camera
able to turn the camera around.
Yeah.
Maybe I do that.
Well, you can.
I can't reach it.
No.
Oh, all the intros are just out the window.
I know, kidding.
Yeah.
You can turn that one towards you.
Yeah, but she can't see it.
No, she's on
Show's
camera.
ruined. It's ruined.
Should we start over?
She's on camera.
Let's just start over.
Just look up.
All right, hold on. Jose has a
Okay.
love question. Let's
Okay.
hear it, Jose. Jose,
Okay.
listening on Mixler. Let's find out Jose's love question. We'll get right out of the gate before all our other
There you
intros.
go.
Jose, what's your love question? Let us hear it. Go ahead and feed it along as soon as you can get your fingers type in there. I got to enter in our password here on the chat, so I'll see all your chats on if it's YouTube or Periscope, or I'll see them all right here, or Twitch, all the Twitches. All right, here we go. So send along your question. Anybody has a love question? Okay. Okay. Jose asked, what do I do if my Viagra will not wear off?
We're off.
Okay, so as we know,
Right away, our plan just got thrown out the window.
no, it's fine. This is now. We must say we are not doctors. All right, so this is just for entertainment purposes only. Not Annie says it's itchy. Okay, so there's a couple things going on here. All right, there's a couple things going on here.
Oh,
Okay,
are you sharing?
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
So
Well, to my ones that
that's
I
what
did.
we do. Okay,
Okay.
keep it focused here, Kennedy. Keep it focused. Jose's got an issue here. So all right, so if it's not wearing off, is it more than 4 hours? That's the first question. If it's not more than 4 hours, then it's just doing what it's supposed to do. All right, if it's itchy, the question is, what kind of pants are you wearing? Okay, are you allergic to corduroy if you're wearing corduroy pants? And did you? Okay, he fixed it. Okay, never mind. He says it's fine now.
It's fine now to wear off.
Okay, cool.
Or did he find
Jose
a
took
way
care
to-
of his own issue. So
Okay.
there you go. We'll just help walk through it.
So you
Kind
found a
of
way
like
to take it edge off.
yeah. I think he's good. I think he's good now. All right.
Did you share to your pages, Chris?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
All right, we can do it. Hold
Can
on.
we move on now?
Jose said it's been 7 hours. Okay, you should call a physician and
Or another friend. I don't know.
or go for a run. And he says corduroy pants. First, don't wear corduroy pants. You're allergic to corduroy, most likely.
Okay.
And if you do, don't go commando. And anyway,
So, Soledad
huh?
says hi.
Oh, hey, what's
Miss
up?
Darlene. Miss Darlene.
All right, cool. Are we ready for intros now?
So, yeah, just so you know, we've got your relationship / Valentine's Day advice. So
Yeah.
if you're just jumping on, feel free to load us up with questions because, boy, do we have answers.
Yeah, we do.
We got something anyway.
Yeah, and so I'm seeing everybody's comments here, either on Twitch or YouTube or Periscope over here.
All right, so
Jose, you're welcome anytime we can help.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. So are we ready for intros to really
Yes,
actually get into the show?
No, what?
There's a lot of buttons over there.
Okay, we're good. The camera locked up for a second.
Yeah, it'll do that.
We're good.
All right.
We're
You
good.
locked up for a second.
All right. So hello, my name is Josh, your host of Liquid Lunch. Over to my left, your screen right, the guy that hits all the buttons and
Does he?
eventually.
Not well.
More like mushes them, mushes all the buttons.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Kennedy.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy.
I think the problem is the swallows are too shallow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
so you didn't
gotta
finish it that time either.
Gulp it.
You left a little in there.
Gotta like deep gulp.
Yeah, you got to get bigger swallows. Your swallows are, it's like taking too short of steps on a sprint.
Just
I don't-
open up the throat and
Yeah.
let it
Can you, yeah,
go in.
yeah.
That was good.
You haven't improved you haven't been practicing, it's obvious. Because that's not an improvement over last week.
No.
You see there's stump.
Well, there's nothing. Well,
yeah,
there's
there's
still
a little left,
Uh-huh,
and that's
yeah.
not a, that's, if you can
You're,
swish
you're,
it around.
you're counting this
Yes,
against me.
yes,
That.
yes.
You're counting this
Because your tip technique.
against me. Right here.
I wish we had replay. I wish we had the VMix that had replay.
I
Because
know,
I would then
see, that's
say,
another-
I would tell you exactly what you did wrong.
You want the replay so you can watch me do the slow chug.
No, yeah, that was a slow chug.
Yeah.
Your chug was slow, meaning your steps are too choppy. Your swallows are too choppy. You're doing like shallow. It's tripping you all up.
Yeah.
And then your tilt angle is too shallow as well.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
don't get that last little bit. You gotta lean back. You're trying to do it all with your wrist when you need to get your neck involved.
Yeah.
Look, there's an art to this chugging thing. And
Well, I'm also drinking over 2 laptops too, and I'm trying to be
right,
careful.
lean back. We don't need it mic'd. I don't know what your holdup is. You got plenty of cable on your
where was
headphones.
this advice before I chugged?
Well,
You've had the.
You guys are.
You've gone
you
back.
guys are
You're almost as old as beer. You should know that.
Seriously.
Well, yeah.
Beer, thousands of years old. Kennedy, almost thousands of years
Yeah.
old.
Almost as old.
Not quite as old, but
Maybe it's more like thousands of beers old.
Yep.
Well, that's probably.
But that's what I'm saying. If you want to practice next time, you know what you need to do. You need your angle. Too much wrist.
Oh.
You need a little more neck and use the big muscles in your shoulders.
And
And I mean, when I
Jeffrey
say
says-
big, I mean relatively.
Yeah, and Jeffrey says stand up to chug.
Stand up would help, but you shouldn't have to. You're pretty tall and torso.
Jeffrey,
That's a good point.
if I stood up to chug, the shot would be my crotch,
Right.
and it's not that type of shot.
Right. But that's what's going on. That's you got shoulder. You need more shoulder.
Yeah.
Steeper angle. That
Yep.
back will open this up here.
Yeah.
You want to open this
And then
up.
it can go right
And then
away.
you need to take bigger swallow. Go. You can practice that way. Go. Everybody together. Go.
Well,
Go.
I also need to start drinking with my left hand.
No, I don't think that has
No,
anything to do with it.
No, because I'm drinking like this, and I turn the camera around. So
You're
you can't
doing-
see me. No, my hand's blocking the beer shot, so I need to do like this.
We can all see the beer.
I'd
See?
be fine with my left hand too.
Yeah. You need more
You know,
shoulder.
I have a question for
Bigger,
you guys.
open more here.
Yeah, you're
No.
you're sitting there going off about my chugging techniques.
Right,
but
when I should say who's to my right, your screen left. Ladies and gentlemen, she's back. The lovely Jules.
Hey, it's Jules.
We need some sparkles on there.
Unicorns flying out.
Yeah. All right, there you go.
yeah,
Oh, were you wanting to know what time it is?
yeah.
Oh, well, if you look at your watch, we'll all know exactly what time it
Do
is.
you?
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
And in the glasses in front of us, our pre-show beer was a delicious Fuller's ESB,
Yes.
which we drank all of. It's a good way to start
I still have some.
the morning. Why don't you chug it and try a different technique?
Yeah. See.
More shoulder.
There
Let's
you
try
go.
it real
Try it,
quick.
try
You
it,
ready for
yeah.
this?
All right, ready.
More shoulder.
There you
Neck
go.
back a little more.
Ready?
Not right away. Go with the
Hold
cup.
on, let me move
Keep
it.
in
All right.
contact. Don't dribble it all over yourself.
There you go.
All right.
Ready?
And you went right-handed. You don't need to go right-handed.
Yay.
But it's
All right.
more shoulder, neck back more, but not to the point where it runs up your nose. You know what I'm saying? You were just trying to like look
There
at
you
the
go.
screen.
There you
and
go.
All right, here we go. Back.
Tilt
Open it
your
up.
neck.
Open it up.
Oh,
Chin
you're
up.
like,
Chin up.
there
you
you
go. And then
go.
when you get that chin up, yeah, you dump it at the end. There you go.
See?
Yeah. Now we just got to work on getting you a little deeper swallows.
Have you seen the garage door chug challenge?
Oh, yes.
The what? No, I have not.
Oh man.
Does that have anything to do with the broom challenge? Did y'all do the broom challenge?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's nothing. To do with
No,
the
I don't
challenge,
even
no.
quite know what that's
No.
all about.
Well, it's just that the broom challenge is just that
Stands on their
the
own.
tilt of the Earth currently. NASA put it out that if you because it's the same angle as the angle of a standard
Oh,
broom
is that what
head.
it's all
Yeah,
about?
so it's a science experiment. So it works. We did it. Yeah.
And it's because of the tilt of the Earth right
Yes,
now.
the axis is changing because of the change of seasons, right? And so, well, not because of the, but because the axis is
Julie.
changing, the change of the seasons.
Don't.
What?
Don't believe him.
It's absolutely right.
I Googled
Look it up.
I
We're this
Googled
close to NASA. Jeffrey, you know everything.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Back me up on this one.
Ooh, Darlene says she's having an Imperial King Cake by Ingenious from yesterday's release. I saw that. That looks amazing. And is it one that has our little new baby on there?
Let me ask you something. All right. So yesterday I recorded an episode of Interbrews at Urban South HDX.
Yes, I saw that.
It'll be dropping on Friday. That's tomorrow on Valentine's Day.
I see you're trying to get a little hip with your terminology here.
What's that?
Saying it'll be dropping.
That's the lingo. And when you're in the biz, when you're in the biz,
Yeah.
Thanks, Miss.
the pod biz. Anyway, it'll be dropping tomorrow. And what we got into a deep dive conversation since Urban South originally a NOLA brewery, right? Now they've got a brewery here in Houston. Dave and Selena and anyway, they were. But yeah, so the whole conversation broke down into king cakes. What type? Did you know there's savory king cakes?
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, like
Yeah.
with
sausage, like typical.
Oh, I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
But no, the original ones. I was seeing a bunch of posts. I'm like, ooh, we got to go out and get one. I wonder who has the best king cake in Houston. That's good. Anybody out there know?
I don't know.
Because I don't want to just. I mean, I'm
I
sure.
mean, it depends on the type that you like. There's like praline, and then with the cream cheese. And all
I
that.
thought the cream cheese was the traditional
Maybe.
Have you ever choked on the baby in the
with the
king's
icing.
cake?
No, I've never choked on the baby. We never. But if a king cake gets a little too dry,
Yeah.
you may.
You never actually accidentally bit into the baby?
No.
Have you ever got the baby in a slice? Have you ever been that lucky?
No, I haven't actually. It's typically
Is that luck?
yeah. You kind of place it where it's you place it and then you give it to a kid.
And I don't know. That means you're gonna have a kid, right?
No, it means you're the
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The king of the.
the king baby.
Okay. I thought it meant like. The king.
I don't know. We're not living in somebody in New Orleans is like.
Oh,
I guarantee y'all are getting that wrong.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Somebody's like having a. See, and Philip even said most people that he knows they order it from NOLA. So I guess there must be a bakery over there, and you can they probably send it in a freeze dried pack or what are those?
Yeah,
Freeze
shit,
dry?
Not freeze dried.
Come on.
You know that ice
Ziploc
packs.
bag?
Yeah.
Just
I'll
some
have to
guy.
do that.
Jawed or king cake.
We just have to go over there and get some.
We have a money back guarantee.
Guarantee.
You just want to say guarantee.
All right. So we played the intro of what we're drinking. So before the show was the Fuller's ESB, which is delicious. But what do we have on the table in front of us, Kennedy?
All right. Funny you should ask.
It is.
Is it?
Well, somebody else is going to have to grab these since I no longer have a camera in front of me. But let's
Okay, which
start
one do you
with.
want to start
Spokesmodel.
Well, we've been doing this one.
Yeah. Can you? Which one? Okay. Yeah. We'll compare.
No,
What?
Okay.
we got a little wicked awesome.
Wicked awesome.
Yeah.
So we've had one ESB today
Yeah.
for pre-show. So there we go.
Yeah.
We got another one.
All right.
Wicked awesome.
4.7.
Yeah.
Delicious malty goodness.
And personally, one of my absolute favorites.
The first time I remember having that ESB from Eureka Heights was it blew me away. It's a great beer.
It is a great beer.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
All right.
Holler also has a great
So-
ESB. Award-winning ESB.
An award-winning ESB. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Oh, it's good too.
embarrassment of.
And they had it on cask, which was amazing.
Yeah. Julie and I took a nice leisurely stroll down to
Is
Holler.
this what you just drank? Are we opening another can, or should I say?
We-
No,
we
go
got-
for that
we-
when we
we-
have two
you
cans.
can-
So
we got more.
finish that one.
Well,
and
I
then
don't need to do
We got more.
finish that.
full cans
Yeah.
today. You know, obligations and being what they are. I want to make sure I'm super focused when people start asking their love questions.
Yeah, we need some
Yeah.
good love questions.
Yeah, so
y'all.
y'all didn't hear the audio before, so send your love questions, relationship advice, Valentine's approaches, anything like that.
Can you
if
play
you-
that audio again?
which I don't have any audio.
Your special one.
Oh, that was for something.
Oh, that was for the audio feed only. So
Oh.
for the love radio. I mean,
Hey, Mark. Oh, my friend Mark Nolan joined.
hey,
Yeah.
Hey, Mark Nolan. Are you looking for something to do on Valentine's Day?
He's in Saskatchewan, so I don't
That's
know
okay.
if they do anything in
We-
Saskatchewan.
is that near Dallas?
Yeah, I think it's just
North of
south,
here, right?
north of Dallas.
That's like Upper Texas.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah, somewhere out.
Is he
near
a
Dallas.
lumberjack?
Yeah.
Saskatchewan.
Kind of.
What?
Yeah.
Are there any good beers up in Saskatchewan?
Yeah, is there, Mark? I
What's
know
your
you don't
favorite
have any
brewery?
good Guinness up there, but what else do you have?
Oh,
He's one of my Irish friends.
okay.
Yeah.
According to my DNA
Oh.
test, I'm like 30% Irish or something.
Oh, that's
Oh,
more than
see?
me.
There you
I don't
go.
know what it is.
Sláinte.
Yeah. Or,
Yeah, see?
what? Yeah. I don't even know what that means. I'm so Irish, I don't even know what that
Yay,
means.
That means to your health.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Thanks.
Now, this one is cloudier, or would you call that cloudier, or just thick?
I don't know.
denser? 'Cause it's not.
Cloudy?
It's-
No.
Yeah, it's not as bready.
Yeah. So it has a little more hot bite, a little more American style.
Yeah.
Which would make sense since this one was made in America,
America.
versus the
This
Fullers,
one was
which
made right down the road from Julia,
Yep.
lovely Jules, and I.
is yeah. Hold on, let's see. Do they list the hops?
Yeah,
here?
it really is different. It's good. It's very good. I like it, but it really is different.
Well, it's more of an American approach. Anything with a little more hot bite.
It's definitely more hot bite.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely cloudier, thicker.
It's not as I don't think it's as dark as the Fullers, but I'd have to
The Fuller's is definitely more traditional.
more British. Fullers is the it's the yardstick. That's what you measure everything against. Like you start there for that style. I mean, they've been around since 1850 or something. So
Yeah.
since you remember when they debuted Kennedy,
Yeah,
did
do
you
you
do that
remember
one on in the Beer Future back then?
Yeah.
Did you
I
chip?
mean, my memory's a little fuzzy, so I think
Okay.
yes.
Hold
He's
on.
old.
Looking on some beer, Eureka Heights. I got to pull up the stats. I want to see what hops they use
Oh,
here.
it is good though.
Uh-huh.
It is good, but that Fuller's, man, that's just good.
Yeah, it is.
And I should have. I wonder if they could can the cast version of the ESB at Hollers. Can you can that, or is it different because of the way it's?
Well, okay, so it's a natural fermentation.
Yeah.
Meaning, or a cask fermentation,
Right, yeah.
meaning kind of like when you homebrew and you.
Take it off before they.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be the
Right?
same.
Well, he was explaining
was-
to
yeah.
us before fermentation is done. They take it out of the big fermenter and
Put it in the
cask.
That's what it is.
cask.
Okay.
Add a little
sorry,
more.
That's what. Yeah.
Whatever, and let it. Then it carbonates. It's just like when you bottle condition.
Okay.
So it's cask condition. Just conditioning just means it's a natural carbonation.
So it won't be as carbonated as like what you get off a keg.
It could be.
Okay, and then
It depends
also
on what
the
you
way
set
that
your level.
they,
That's a beer engine. That's
distill
a
it.
gravity fill. Oh, that's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a gravity fill.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, beer engine.
Oh.
So if you think back in the day, they used to keep the casks down in the cellar, and that would keep it at cellar temperature, like
temperature,
50,
yeah.
55-ish.
Yeah.
Right. They didn't have air conditioning. It was just that it was underground and in England.
So that's how they.
And
did
so
that.
it's like almost like a siphon, pumps it
Yeah.
up and down and then
Yeah.
into your glass.
And then it goes down. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. I
And
didn't
so,
realize
but you
that.
have to wait. The cask conditioned stuff is a little tricky because you can't go too early because you need it to be carbonated. But if you wait a little longer, it might get a little sour kick to it.
Oh, really?
Some people actually prefer it because you're going to have other bugs. Like if it's in like a steel cask, you don't have to worry about it as much. But back in the day, it was barrels.
Yeah.
So whatever's living in those barrels,
Yeah.
barrel conditioned type stuff.
Could be. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could get a little bit of tartness or whatever from
Yeah.
whatever's in that barrel. So some people prefer it a few days on,
Yeah.
but if you're going to hit that style accurately,
Yeah.
there's a sweet spot of probably about a week. And that was always been the problem with there's the whole what they call campaign for real ale, and it's called real ale, right? Not the brewery in Blanco,
yeah.
but in England real ale is cask conditioned ale served on the beer engine or whatever. And so
Interesting.
they have this whole movement trying to preserve it because there's not that many pubs
Yeah.
left still serving cask conditioned beer because
Yeah.
it's so work intensive.
Because it's so and like you said, there's that sweet spot.
Right.
So it's like
right.
yeah.
And it's just like over in England, just like here, a lot of people drinking mass produced.
Yeah, and everything's so modernized and
macro lagers and stuff.
why
like
go
that.
through all that hassle if you can just
Right.
And if you go to Holler, you like the cask condition.
Yeah.
Holler has the cask condition, the cask club.
Cask Club, yeah.
So you get the punch card every time you get a cask beer, you get a punch card, and then I think after a few you get a free beer.
Yeah, you get a free beer, and you can help. I think your
yeah.
card goes into a jar, and if they pull your name, you can determine the next style of beer that they put on cask. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's pretty cool. I like Holler.
Oh, so real quickly, I want to say hi to Tripper, Tripper Matthews
Oh, hey. So you watching?
from Tusculum.
Yep.
Hey.
Hey, buddy. What's up?
Drinking lager, and
And the ESB.
He's
Whoop,
brewing an
whoop.
ESB.
That seems-
Nice.
So
we're gonna have to go
if
back.
you didn't know, if you missed it, Tripper, well, somebody put that in front of the camera. The ESB.
Oh.
We're drinking ESB.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
We're currently drinking an ESB. Like,
Yeah, wicked awesome.
And we had a pre-gamer
Oh,
with
I
the
was-
ESB. Yeah.
Let's see. They use Maris Otter
show
Crystal
stuff.
and special roast grain. So I think that's where you get a little
wicked awesome.
bit. Yeah. Magnum, East Kent Golding, and Challenger hops. Is Challenger an American hop? Jeffrey, where are you at? Is Challenger an American hop? I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the hop rate is just it's a 30 IBU. I have to look
That's a
up
tough question.
what.
Is Challenger an American hop? It's a tough question.
Is it challenging?
Is it?
It could be a challenging question.
Anyway, do we have any? Nobody's asked for advice yet. have
No,
they?
but
No, but speaking of that.
I will start this thing off.
Okay.
Say, hey,
What?
Valentine's Day is going on.
Well, tomorrow.
Yeah, Valentine's Day is tomorrow. But you're single.
Yeah. No, I'm not.
I'm just throwing this out there. Say you're watching the show. I'm single. You know, I don't want everything's all the lovey-dovey stuff going on. What do I do on Valentine's Day?
What do you do?
Being single.
Being single.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah. What do you do?
All right. What are your options? Well, you could stay home, right? You could.
Well, that's just a dumb option.
Right.
Because it is Friday.
You
Yeah,
could
no, so
you
it's
could get
Friday
on
night.
you could get online and sulk about your singlehood, and just like say how stupid Valentine's Day is,
Yeah.
or
You could head out to Klaus Brewing.
Klaus.
Not-
Oh,
You could head out
look
to
at
Klaus
that.
Brewing and go to the stoplight party.
nice,
Yeah.
Thomas. Good,
So-
well played, sir.
Yes.
It's very cool.
Yeah. So 3 colors.
This is awesome.
Yeah. You wear red to this party.
Yep.
You're taken.
Yep.
If you notice,
Just
If you
there for the
notice-
shaking.
I'm wearing red.
Yeah.
I'm
Good
taken.
boy.
Yes.
I'm taken. You can wear
And
yellow.
you're taking just got home.
Yellow means it's complicated.
Right.
Wait, how's this worded? Yellow is complicated, but you're okay with it.
Oh.
So, probably, hookups, one night stands, if that's what you're into.
Yeah, I
Or how about just sit down and have a nice conversation over a beer?
Yeah,
Why's it
whatever.
got to be all committed to make it
Yeah.
weird?
How about green?
Yeah.
Why can't you just wear
Single
yellow and be
and ready
like,
to mingle.
I'm wearing yellow because it's the closest color to beer of my shirts.
Well, I had a cool brash shirt on today that had a smiley face on it.
And what did it say?
Don't be a dick. It was brash.
Yeah.
And Chris was concerned because it was yellow. Sorry, Kennedy was concerned because it was yellow. So I changed to my
Well, isn't it? It is
blood
always
red.
when you're involved.
maroon
When you're involved
genius
with
shirt.
another human, it's always complicated,
It's always complicated.
right?
Exactly.
But I'm saying
This is true.
don't wear yellow and think that you're obligated to, like Kennedy said.
If you wear yellow to this party,
Yeah, it could mean
you may and you have a significant other. Mm-hmm.
It could get more complicated.
It could, yeah.
But I feel like just by saying it's complicated, that invites conversation, which Klaus is set up great for with their long tables and delicious
Yes.
beer.
Yeah.
So
Such good beers.
Yeah,
You
classic
definitely got to do
Jonestown.
flights when you
Hold
go
on.
there.
Julie, put the link.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed my cue.
Okay, that's okay. We worked this out before the show.
I'm glad. Yeah, just
Yeah. So if you're single,
And I clear.
you want to go out, you want to get out on Valentine's Day, or you could wear red and go there. There's nothing stopping you from doing that.
yeah.
So go to
Maybe
Klaus.
you're just taken with this beer.
Yeah.
So,
So
Klaus on West Road, right?
Yeah, it's what is it? Northwest Houston.
Well, yeah, this West Road not far from 1960, like midway between 1960 and 290
Yeah, it's not too far off.
on West Road.
Yeah, it's not too far off.
And I don't know what's the weather, but do we have a weather report?
Well,
look.
it is inside. It is indoors.
It's gonna be sunny, high of 62 tomorrow.
Is it really?
Yeah, so if you get there early, you can sit outside.
in the 40s today.
I know.
50 now, and it's looking up. High of 58 today, and tomorrow high of 62 here in the Greater Cypress area. So when you're at Klaus, and tell Thomas that Liquid Lunch sent you.
Liquid Lunch sent you.
And if you're there and you do find a significant other, send us a picture. That's great. Or if you just have a great conversation and maybe
And
devolves
let
into
us
something.
know if you find somebody there. Let us know if you went the yellow or the green route.
Jose wants to know what happens if you wear orange, and that just means you're into pumpkins.
I think that's everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of that mid. Yeah.
That means menage or something.
I don't know.
It's a little French,
No,
but
I
you
don't
know.
know. It's a German brewery. I don't know. All right, weird. Okay, all right. So yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
If you're single,
Yeah.
Single.
it's a good one.
very
So
fun.
don't fret. Get out there and enjoy yourself. Try their they got whatever you like. They got a Heller's,
Gosh, they
a
got some-
Carl's,
If you
a
like-
Hefeweizen,
Any
Pilsner, and then they.
traditional German style beer,
Yeah.
But
that is the place.
Yeah,
to
don't
go.
if you're not
very
into
good.
German style, clean German styles or tradition. They've got other stuff too. Had Thomas gave me a quad that they did. They're not hemmed in. They're great brewers. They got good stuff all the way around.
Right.
So
Yeah.
anyway, what else could you do? What does anybody else asking? Why is my Facebook not pulling up over here?
Yeah, it's weird.
I know I had to
We're-
reset mine.
We're,
It
we're
was
not
weird.
getting this just ton of questions. like we
Yeah,
thought we
I
were
guess
gonna get.
everybody's very secure. Already has their plans. They know
Did we
what
have
they
a backup
want.
plan in case nobody wanted our advice?
I mean, we could just give advice.
Oh, all right. I got
Which
advice.
is kind of what we do anyways, right? Whether they ask for it or not.
All right, I got advice.
All right.
I got advice for the two of you.
Oh, you asked for it, Kennedy.
Do they have food at Klaus? Did they say anything about the food truck situation there, or what else they got going on?
No, it did.
I mean, no. I don't have the information in front of me, but if you were looking for a Valentine's Day dinner, there's other options.
It does not say that they have food. On
Well, they're
it,
across the
but
street
they are.
from Backyard.
Do you want me to let pups
They're
out?
across the street from Backyard there, Jose. So you can go grab some food over there, or somewhere close if they don't have a food truck. They got some stuff. Thank you, Jules, my whiny dog.
Yeah. However,
He's in love with my wife, and that's the love of his life, Bosco. If he can't be near her, his heart is broken. So anyway, hence the whining. All right, what else?
I
What
think
else?
somebody's telling us taproom specials at City Acre Brewing.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Abby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Help that way.
Do we have that one queued up, or did we have so many that
We had a lot.
We don't have that one.
there's a lot of events going on tomorrow?
Yeah, so we're really about to show you guys a bunch of places to take your honey dips.
Yeah.
But
on Valentine's Day.
City Acre also had a great Galentine's Day event. We don't have the thing for that, but I can post the link. But I did see that that's a fun one, and City Acre would be good for that too.
was that just for the ladies?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but it was just fun,
So check your events page on Facebook or however you check your events, because there's a lot of stuff going on other than what we're about to show you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else we got? Are we staying in the Houston area?
We can go all over.
All right.
all
Say
Okay.
You want-
Hold on. Oh, I just got a question posed to me.
okay.
A
Let's do it.
A relationship
yeah.
question.
Let's do it.
All right. So Mario
Yeah.
wanted to know. He needs some love advice. His wife is jealous
Yeah.
because of his relationship with his lawn.
With his lawn.
Yeah. So, all right, Mario, here's what we got going on here. Okay. Currently, it is the dormant season. So I would say this: Valentine's Day, a perfect time to you have nothing pressing right this moment. Your lawn is dormant. You don't have to sit there and fawn on it and like look out the window and wish.
What happened to your camera?
I don't know. I think when
When I got up, did it?
no, it's this one over here. Boom. All right, here we go, Mario.
Oh, that's
Here we go, Mario. I'm gonna. Okay. All right, so you don't have to look out your window through the blinds.
Stop slouching.
Me? No, right. Anyway, so you got a couple of weeks before you need to fertilize and or pre-emergent herbicide needs to go out. Make sure it's in February, but you got another week or so to do that.
Hold on.
Suspend.
Did he really ask this question?
Yeah, it's right here.
I don't believe you.
It's right here.
I don't believe you.
Right there,
I
look,
think
you're not even looking up.
unsolicited lawn advice again.
No, he's asking. So what I'm saying is put the lawn on pause for another week, and this Valentine's Day, give all the attention to your wife, and just let her know how beautiful your lawn will be.
He really did ask this.
Yeah.
And Mario, I know where you live,
Uh-huh.
and your wife is jealous. What your wife needs is a good steak dinner.
There
That's
go.
what you could do.
Yes.
What
Yeah.
good segue there, Kennedy.
Yeah.
Way to pull that one out of the
Yeah, she needs a good
out of the
steak-
weeds.
She needs a good steak dinner, and the place to go is
11 below.
11 Below on
Yeah.
Valentine's Day.
Oh, that would be good. Yeah.
Check this deal out.
Ooh, a ribeye.
You
That's the best
have
cut.
ribeye 2 sides for $20, and
chocolate raspberry stout on tap.
Tickle your honey's taste buds
5 p.m. until sold out.
with a little chocolate raspberry stout.
Yeah. Can I just say that ribeye is the best cut of steak?
You like it better than porterhouse?
Yes. Bone-in ribeye is the best.
It's
Thick cut.
yeah.
Plenty of marbling. Good crust like they have there. Seared, hot, served medium rare. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more of a rare. I like.
Well,
it.
between rare and
Yeah,
medium rare.
rare and
Yeah,
medium.
Because there needs to be more categories.
That
There
yeah,
does.
Yeah,
There
that,
does. There needs
it's
to be
cleaner.
this little. Yep.
I mean, when people order ribeyes well done,
Nobody does
I want to.
Who does that?
I want to slap
I don't
them.
know. But
No,
it's
that's
like,
never
it's
actually
No.
been done.
It's already dead. Don't kill it again. You know, it's just
No,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
got to be almost mooing.
Nobody's ever.
Chocolate raspberry
I don't think
stout on
anybody's
top.
ever ordered a ribeye well done,
Yeah,
and then somebody didn't slap them.
yeah.
Yeah, you should.
No, it's you want a nice char on the outside and it's super pink in the middle.
Personally, I like filet mignon. That's my favorite
It's all right. It's all right.
because it's just a big.
It's too lean.
See, that's what
That's
I
why
like,
we have to
though.
wrap it in bacon. That's the problem. That ribeye with all that marbling, it just melts. Yeah.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yes,
Marbling.
yeah.
Not enough marbling. I mean, I don't know. Filet's fine. You just have to be real careful with it. You can dry it out pretty quick.
Okay. I'm coming.
So,
with,
real quickly, Julie. Sorry.
yeah, I'm coming. I posted the City Acre links. Okay.
So when you're pasting these links, go ahead and include the name of the
I did.
the whole thing.
I did. I followed it up after I did it. You'll
Okay. All right.
see. I did. I promise. I did it, and then I was like, "Oh shoot! I should have put." Yeah. So there you go.
So yeah.
What's
Speaking of 11 Below, though, we have one of my favorite beers on the table.
Oh, you don't say.
Yes, and
Oh.
it's that time of year. Not only is it spring, and is it St. Patrick's Day coming up, which is the best holiday ever. But one, because it's for us Irish, but two, it's when everybody comes out with their Irish red ales, which is, as we all know, my personal favorite. So I was very happy when I saw this. Actually, Kennedy saw it first before I did. And he's like, we were looking for stuff, and he's like, "Oh, never mind. I know
You
what
don't
want."
sound. You sound like you're upset about this.
No, what?
That I saw it first.
No. Well, he just grabbed it, and he's like, "Here we go." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, we're good." So, double me luck. There we go. One a perfect, wonderful Irish red. It's very good. And 11 Below. I pretty much like all their beers. It's one of my favorite breweries, actually. Pretty much go to.
Yeah. Are you about to dump it on top of that?
No,
Yeah.
actually, I need a new glass.
Oh yeah.
This
We
one's
got.
already
Well,
empty.
it's not like we
There's
don't.
plenty. So,
No, I would never do that.
someone had to clean out their cabinet.
I did. I didn't. Okay, I had to. That's my advice. Always listen to your wife. I'm good. I'm still
Are you
sipping
good?
over here.
Okay.
I do love Double Me Luck though, Irish Red Ale, and we'll be doing an interbrews at Below
Like that.
on St. Patty's Day. Here, I got you.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you.
Pour it up. Pour it up. So there you go.
See, I finished all that in one swallow, by the way.
Good.
That's how you do it.
Yes, how you do it.
See, I'm going to have to show you how to check
how
a
you
beer,
do it.
Kennedy.
Should we talk about anything outside of? I mean, we've been pretty much northwest. Is there anything in town? Did we mention anything?
It's funny you ask. All right. What if you say, "Hey,
Yeah, perfect.
my significant other and I are on diets,
Okay.
but we're looking for a nice activity to do on Valentine's Day. You know, we don't want to. I mean, yes, we like beer, obviously, but we want something to do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess what?
I don't know. What?
As soon
I
as
can't tell where you're going.
As soon as I can find this,
That was a great lead in.
it was. I was a little late.
No.
No, it's not there. No.
Was it the?
Which one? Was it the
Is this it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Sorry.
next to ours?
I was looking. It's at Eureka Heights. They're doing a build a pinata.
Okay.
Will you be my Valentine DIY pinata workshop?
Okay.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Because
If
then you
they're-
can beat it up afterwards, you know? So,
Yeah.
right?
Or
So what you do with a
or
pinata?
you or you could hang it up and be like a token of your love.
I'd rather smash it.
You guys, we got together on Valentine's Day.
So they're making the mini
Yeah.
conversation hearts, the chalk
Yeah.
chocolates. Do they still make those?
What?
The mini chalk heart
Yeah.
things?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Or
The
say,
Mylanta candy, or whatever the Tums candy. Yeah. Tastes like Tums.
Is that the one? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's right. The chalk.
or say one of you two is artsy, that loves to do crafts. Big fan of going to Michael's or whatever. Yeah, there's usually one of those two in
always
a
that.
couple.
I was at Michael's this weekend.
Yeah.
See? There you go.
So one of you loves the Michaels and everything about it, and the other one,
Michaels.
and the
What
other
about Hobby
one,
Lobby?
yeah, Hobby Lobby, and one of you likes beer.
There you go.
This is pretty much a no-brainer.
Mush them together.
Yeah.
No, that's fun. And then again, you get to beat something up afterwards.
One person, and I'm not saying it has to be the male or the female. Loves the arts and crafts.
Yeah.
Here we go. This is a perfect mix.
Be very fun.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Are they going to put the mini hearts in the mini hearts?
Oh, that would be fun.
Very meta.
So,
Someone go to that and then post us a picture afterwards,
yeah.
please.
So $25, you get to make a sweet Valentine's pinata.
Literally.
Yeah. You
Literally.
could smash it, or you could display it, or
Yeah.
you can do whatever you want with it. It's your pinata.
Are we staying in the neighborhood there?
Sure, why not?
I mean, if you're just right around the corner from, if you're at,
Somebody's telling me I really need that Stream Deck.
huh?
I'm waiting for you to buy it for us, Jeffrey.
Stream Deck.
Yeah, it's a piece of equipment that is going to help us out a lot.
Oh, yes. Okay, with the buttons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. You can just do a keyboard then.
Well, I
not a
mean, I
keyboard.
think when I noticed this before when I go back and watch the shows and stuff. Like
Lot of searching.
you can really hear the mouse clicks.
Yeah, you can.
The clickety clack.
The clickety clack.
Yeah.
And your knees crack.
Yeah.
Your hips creak.
So let's if we were around the corner when we wanted to go get one of those ESB on casks.
Yeah, and you wanted it to be reasonable.
The one and only
Reasonable.
reasonable.
There you go. Stop on by Holler Brewing.
Holla.
$20.
Holla for holla.
Taiwanese pulled pork. Garlic mashed potatoes.
Once again,
That sounds
Hey,
amazing.
Scotty, my brother just joined.
yeah.
Hey.
Scotty, if you're in Houston tomorrow
Yeah,
on
come on
Valentine's Day, you can have a reasonable Valentine's dinner at Holla.
Holla.
Holler if you hear me.
Yeah,
They also,
$20 for
all that.
yeah.
That sound, and plus you get to be at Holler.
Yeah, and you can get that ESB on cast.
Well, let's talk.
Telling you, it's that good.
I wonder how spicy that Taiwanese pulled pork is.
Garlic mashed potatoes, smoked beef. Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I don't wonder what beers in the
Oh,
gravy.
and they have a vegan option available. That's cool. It's nice to be. Well, it's nice to
Is
be
it?
inclusive.
I mean,
It's nice to be inclusive.
that's what you're.
You know.
I mean, it's Texas. I figure Texas. I thought in Texas, vegan meant pork.
Oh no, Scotty's in
beef.
Chicago. Well, have a layover and come on down and warm
You're
up.
going to be in Chicago.
No,
and
he's
not-
in Chicago right now.
Oh.
He's trying to get out of Chicago.
Is he trying to get out of Chicago to come to Houston?
Yeah, you should. Just tell him, just reroute, just, the flyover. Chicago via Houston back to Connecticut. Yeah, absolutely.
It sounds reasonable.
Yeah. They'll go for it.
Okay. Now that's $20. That's seriously reasonable.
That
Yeah,
is per person, yeah.
Because when we start getting up north, you'll see that.
Yeah.
You'll see the prices differ a little.
Maybe. Well, let's do that. Where are we going
'cause,
next?
yeah.
Let's keep this train a rolling. The love train.
Choo-choo. Wait, before we go. we
Oh,
should-
well, I accidentally did that. So I might as well talk about this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that look yummy or what?
Well,
oh, my God. That
yeah.
looks delish.
And Genius has the food and beer pairings. So there's different sessions on Friday at 1, 3, 5, and 7.
Okay.
Yeah. And I know.
Oh, also speaking of, sorry, I saw Holler was yesterday. Catherine working on a beer and cheese pairing. They posted on their social. It's on, I think, their Twitter feed. So yeah, that's coming up too. She was doing the deep dive, figuring out which cheeses go best with what beers there.
yeah.
That's probably one of the coolest events. So be on the lookout for that one. But anyway,
Yeah,
ingenious.
that would be cool too.
Yeah.
Back, what are they doing tomorrow?
And I know a lot of
So-
the beer girls out there are big Ingenious fans.
So it's going to be like sweets and beers.
Okay.
And
Seems like
each session is going to have different beers and different sweets. So between $20 and $25 depending on where you get it. But that's
a good deal, though.
I mean it's like 4 tasters and
But it's not just sweets.
Is it not?
First is a grilled cheese and beer pairing with Jester craft. That's $25.
Yeah.
And then second is a dessert and beer pairing with Ape's Curious
So
Confectionery.
that's what,
Yeah.
So you
That's
can
20.
pick which one
Yeah,
you
we've
want.
left. If this is something that interests you, and we're not giving you enough information because we probably aren't, just follow the link on our in the messages and stuff.
What was
But you got 4 opportunities, but you're
How
getting
fun is that, though?
you're getting 4 tasters.
Grilled cheese and beer pairing.
You're getting 4 beers and 4 pieces of food.
Pieces of food, tastings of food.
Yeah.
Pieces.
James just
But
posted?
you know it's going to be good.
James
Oh my
just
God.
posted a beer that they just did.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll have to find that.
Yeah, they're posting a lot. They come out with a lot. I like how they do things. They do them in smaller quantities, right? That they can turn. Not that they have to, because they probably sell throughout it. Whatever
Well, I think
they
it's
do,
just
but
based on what they're brewing. It's they just go through them super
They
quick.
do,
so
John Farley,
which is nice.
Yeah.
Ribeyes for life. We need to get that.
Yes.
t-shirt.
Yeah, I agree with you. Now, what if you?
Oh,
Another,
Oh, yep.
another question.
You're right, Jeffrey. You can leave the Ingenious and go to the grain cellar.
Another question. Say, hey,
Hey,
I'm a Gen Xer,
yeah, the coolest.
and I
saying.
am not a big fan of Valentine's Day and all the BS that goes along with it.
all your angst.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
right, the
it's a
teenage
stupid
angst.
made up holiday by
It's a real thing.
Sticking to the man.
Yeah, by
Yeah.
some Hallmark crap that was made
right.
up. I want an option for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, boom,
Boom.
Yep.
prom night.
Yeah.
And where is Miss
80s
Tammy? Because I know
80s prom night at Back Pew. No cost
Mm-hmm.
whatsoever.
Free.
You get to dress up like you did in the 80s
Cool.
Yep.
and have some delicious beer up at
Which
Back
is
Pew.
basically what we're still wearing right now. So
Yeah. you get to put on your neons.
yeah,
You get to
Dicky.
I just wear
Your
my
fr-
chucks.
Your frilly Dicky.
yeah.
80s?
Yeah.
Dickies in the 80s?
Have you? Listen, where are we talking about in the 80s? Are we talking about early 80s, like Footloose, 80s, or like 80, 81? Kevin Bacon was wearing a frilly
yeah,
Dicky.
See, now
Was he really?
I like the later.
Wasn't that a
80s,
Dicky?
Like
the front.
85s.
That's the Dicky, right? The front thing.
There were a lot. Well, because remember we had to wear
And the
sweaters.
cummerbund.
A lot of people wore those sweaters.
I'm talking about the
with
prom,
The
though.
things. Oh,
Done
yeah.
prom. If we're wearing proms.
Oh, you know what? I've
know,
misunderstood
Scotty,
you
let us know.
Because by Dickies, I'm thinking, the khaki
Talking
pants.
about your Dicky.
No,
Oh,
this is a Dicky.
no,
The khaki
Dickies
work
is
pants.
the frilly
fake-
Dicky and then the cummerbund.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
think of it as like the fake turtleneck. It's like just the turtleneck and then it's the thing.
Like
you
the
put it under
Cousin
the
Eddie
sweater.
turtleneck.
Yes, that's what I always think of.
Now,
as
when I
fake.
think of 80s prom, I think early 80s. I think Footloose.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was-
okay.
But you could go late 80s.
Yeah, I think
Or
more
mid to
late
late
80s,
80s,
I always
which is
go.
more neon and
like Cyndi
you know,
Lauper.
yeah, the big
and-
poofy shoulder pads,
Yeah, and
shoulders,
the hair, the big
the
featherback
big,
hair.
yeah, the big,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The feathers.
Those are my favorite days.
Mm-hmm.
That's when I really came into myself. I think.
pleated pants,
Yeah.
yeah. tight rolled jeans,
Yes.
all that good stuff.
So head out to Back Pew. Should be
Yeah,
fun.
I think that's where we're going, isn't it? Is that what we're doing?
Are y'all going to Back Pia? That's cool.
I know Miss Tammy will be out
little
there.
jealous?
Tammy from the Rogue Brewers, so she's not on, but
Yeah, she's on.
she's
the spirit.
usually on, so she's in spirit. So
Yeah,
yeah,
she's-
but she
she's
will
there in
be there.
spirit with it, yeah.
So I'm excited. So that would be cool to go out and see her, and it's kind of near the grain cellar as well, right? In a way, so maybe some other.
That's just across the way.
it's
Yeah,
not- it's
so
not
maybe
too
some
far.
other of the locals out in that area might be
But-
up and about that way. We could see some of the
So-
other brewers.
Yeah, so kind of sort of in that area.
Yeah.
And if you got a sweet tooth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boom.
this
Truffles.
This is Southern Yankee.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're doing shuffle. They're
They're doing the truffle shuffle. That's how you get in the door. You got to do the truffle shuffle.
The truffle.
Oh yeah, see Philip? Yeah, there you go. You guys need to come on down.
Can somebody send us
great.
video of them
Tammy's
doing
gonna be there
the
working
truffle
on it.
shuffle to get in the door at Southern Yankee?
So $15.
The truffle shuffle.
$15 gets you beer and truffle pairings. I'm not sure. I don't have the information in front of me, but I'm not sure how many beers and truffles. I believe it's 4.
I'll see if I can find the information here.
I believe it's 4 tasters and 4 truffles.
It is yes,
and truffles.
It's $15, first come first serve.
Yeah.
4 truffles and 4 beers, and they have key lime dark chocolate truffle with their Moscow drool ginger beer, which we just got last week. Remember we had that, so that would be good. The key lime and the ginger, and then they have a blueberry white chocolate with their sunshine kiss apricot blonde. Didn't you get that one as well? Didn't you try that one?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah, look, it's all the ones we just got. So yeah.
And the Okie Dokie Smoky Smoked Brown Ale with that bourbon pecan. That to me, that smoke, the smokiness in the Okie Dokie Smoky Brown, Smoked Brown Ale, that speaks to me.
So
that sounds delightful.
Another question.
Are they going to have the pizzas there as well?
More questions.
I think, yeah, they'll have pizza. They always have the pizzas.
I wonder if you can put some of those truffles on a pizza. Do you know pigs can? Did you ever see that Simpsons episode with the pig and the truffles and everything? Pigs can smell out truffles.
I don't think. Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a Simpsons episode.
There's a Simpsons episode where they have a pig and it's fine, and Lisa feels bad because the pig never gets to eat the truffles, and then she gives the truffle to the pig, and the pig goes through the Italian restaurant that it works for, and eats everything and destroys the restaurant. That's why you could only sniff out the truffles, never eat the truffles.
I see.
And so her big heart was the feelings were okay, but the unintended consequences of not doing the thorough research as to why. When there's a rock there, when there's a fence there or a wall, before we take it down, we need to understand why it's there in the first place.
That's a good point. Yep.
There's a reason they had limited the pig.
Leave it to the Simpsons.
Yeah, those old Italian dudes knew what they were talking about.
PSA.
And Lisa thought she knew better, but she didn't. Another child. She's a 40-year-old child, however long that show's been around.
Yeah, no,
30-year-old
right?
child.
Oh my God, seriously.
Another question.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry, I'm speeding us along here.
It's all right. Yeah, we got limited amount of time. We're at 51.
Say, hey, you guys are showing us nothing but Houston events.
That's true.
I don't live in Houston.
What a bunch of jerks.
Yeah, you guys.
What if we went to the Austin area?
Well, yes. If you were in the Austin area,
yeah,
you do have options.
Yeah, you do if you can find them on your list.
Yeah, I'm sure you got plenty of.
Yeah,
but one in particular
is
there. You go. Jester King Kitchen Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that looks fun.
Pricks Fix.
The Pricks Fix.
Pricks Fix.
Yeah. Friday, 4 to 9 p.m. You got a 3-course dinner, $35 for 2 people.
What?
And there's a bunch of other locally grown stuff.
Are you out of your mind?
Crispy rabbit pancetta.
Yeah.
Crispy rabbit pancetta. Yeah. Did you know rabbit has as much protein as beef?
I've had rabbit before.
Yeah, has a lot of protein, a lot of omega-3s and 6s. Very healthy.
All right.
There you go.
Yeah, that looks good. And there's goats.
Yeah, who doesn't love goats?
Yeah,
and it's Jester King, so all the beers.
Yeah, so and I'm sure the weather's going to be beautiful out there, and that would be a great place to go.
Heading up north.
Oh, did you see where they're bringing back? What is it? The stout, black metal. Is that the name of it? The original, the OG stout. Not
Jester King?
Yeah, I think they're gonna start doing a little more traditional fare as well.
Since really? Not.
Yeah, because they're not gonna have anybody else's beers on tap as they expand and grow and stuff. So they're gonna be doing some more.
Good.
That's why it's got. Jose says rabbit has no fat. That's why you wrap it in bacon there, Jose.
Oh,
bacon fixes everything. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
All right. That's interesting because I have a hard time finding beers there sometimes because I don't like.
You should go to the bar.
So. I found
That's where they keep them all.
Yeah.
I've looked up the tree. I looked under the goats. Went out to the backfield. Nary a beer.
Nope.
Couldn't find them. It's tough to find them here. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Total Kennedy.
We have fans in San Antonio.
Yeah, we do.
Bunch of people in San Antonio.
And we're fans of San Antonio.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, Busted Sandal, Beer My Valentine.
Yay.
There's not really a whole lot of stuff going on in San Antonio.
No, and they got
Valentine's Day related.
Surprises.
But Busted Sandal, they got a bunch of drink specials out there and stuff. Mainly $3 pints for the ladies.
Hey.
Yeah.
They got a
for the ladies.
Well, no, $12 for Ultimate Chunkla Flight. No, I thought I was going to fight. You're going to throw chunklas.
That sounds fun.
Chunkla, not chocolate.
I'd rather see a chocolate fight.
Oh, $12 for the Ultimate Chonkla flight, right? You can try all 9 beers per couple for just $12.
Wow, that's cool.
Chocolate covered strawberries, food truck. They don't. Let's see, local esteemed poet Eddie V.
Okay.
There you go. Listen, that sounds like a pretty fun night.
It does, actually.
And Busted Sandal got great beers.
Yeah, and if we
I love that porter.
and once we start heading up north, it gets a little fancy.
Let's go. Let's
So
get those pinkies out.
Let's
Let's
get
get
fancy.
pinkies out.
Let's get fancy here.
Where are we going? We're
We're
going east or
going
west?
to Fort Worth.
Going west.
Going to Fort Worth,
Cowtown.
Cowtown, which, by the way, has great beers. Julie and actually we've had one on the show. It's
We've had a
really-
Cowtown beer on the show. Yeah, we have had one.
Yeah. It's in Fort Worth. It's right up the freeway.
Listen, I like the vibe of
it's-
Fort Worth. I'll be
Yeah,
my sister
it's
lives
easy.
in Fort
Boom,
Worth.
boom. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
So
nice.
if you really want to treat your lady right,
Yeah. And you better.
or fella,
Yep, exactly. Good point.
head out to Cowtown for Valentine's Day at Cowtown Brewing. Friday at 7:00, 4-course dinner with beer pairings. $150 a couple.
Per couple,
Yeah.
75 a person, reserved seat, commemorative glass, romantic night in the tap room for the limited space. Course 1 is mango habanero bacon wrapped quail. They probably harvested the quail right there, and I don't know. And then smoky Caesar
least
salad
the
with
bacon.
pork belly croutons. Dude, that sounds good. Your choice of smoked Cornish game hen with cherry chipotle barbecue sauce or stout and honey braised short ribs. And then their sides, citrus ginger glazed carrots and garlic parmesan mashed potatoes.
Did you say garlic parmesan?
Yeah, I'm trying to be a little more English. And then course 4, triple berry shortcake with Spirit World sour ale syrup and blackberry whipped cream. That sounds pretty delectable there, Cowtown. Yeah.
And
So
then-
tip of the old hat
Yeah.
to that menu.
And it did say it came with beers, right?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
all the
See?
beers.
Yeah,
That's
each
pretty awesome.
course has a beer
Oh, yeah.
pairing.
See?
I wouldn't call that lineup all hat, no cattle. I'd call that all the cattle. That's pretty big. All right, what else we got?
Finally,
V-Day,
to wrap it up,
Deep Ellum.
Deep Ellum,
there you
Dallas, Texas.
Cherry chocolate.
For all the Dallas sites out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we
And
got
that'd
here?
be a fun place just to hang out.
Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. $50 a person for a 4-course culinary adventure.
Wow.
Like adventures.
I do too, yeah.
Yeah.
Deep Ellum, if you're in the Dallas area, is the place to go. Not necessarily the brewing.
And Zach Crow playing 6 to 8.
Yeah.
Music, live music. Boom.
So there we go.
Plenty of things to do all around
Yeah.
Texas.
I-
Well, we just hit
Cherry
the big
chocolate
cities. I'm
chips.
sure. I'm sure people out in the wilds,
Yeah, there's
out
a,
in the West Texas, in the hill country, in the coastal
mean-
bend,
you
and
mean
the
the-
piney woods, and all
out
over.
in the West Texas town of El Paso.
Possibly, I didn't look to see what's going on out in El Paso. Yeah.
Do we have
Yeah,
some?
everybody, check it out. There's a lot of stuff going on. You got options.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to go to Applebee's or
Applebee's.
or Carrabba's to take your
There's none. I mean,
your sweet lady.
those places are fine.
sweet
I guess if that's what you're
sweet
into.
honey out for like a dinner with everyone else and with like the 30-minute hour wait.
And
Yeah.
also
True.
if
You got go to your local brewery. They probably have something going on.
or how about this?
Yeah.
Here's another option. Maybe you don't have the night off, or maybe you've been working hard all week and you're tired and you've got the kids and you just want a little time with your honey boo.
Yeah, this is sounding very personal.
Put those kids to bed. Pick up a crowler from a
you
local
go.
brewery, or swing by the
Nice.
place that has your favorite beers and take them on home and crack a few open, sit by
There
the
you
fire,
go.
Yeah.
sip them. Maybe grab some chocolates or some cheese or something. Do your own pairing at home if you can't make it out, because these events are all going to be a blast. But
Yeah.
And I'm
don't get that FOMO.
Yeah, and
Maybe you're not into
I'm-
crowds or something.
And
you
I'm
just
sure
wanna-
the kids will be perfectly fine just sitting in their rooms.
You put them to bed,
Yeah, put them to bed.
and then you have a late night with your honey
Yeah.
Yeah.
by the fire.
Give them some baby NyQuil and put them to bed.
Jules, baby NyQuil is not going to get it done.
Oh, it needs
Full
like
on,
a-
just half
just-
half dose of the
There you
full,
go. The real
full
stuff.
powered stuff.
All
It's-
right.
it's-
Yeah. See?
don't.
What do you think?
It's a marketing thing. No, just kidding. Don't do that. Anyway. Okay. What was that? All the events that we were going to cover? There's plenty out there. Everybody, check out what your
Our
local
Jeffrey
breweries
says,
do.
"Stay at home and drink home brews."
There
There
you
you
go.
go, Jeffrey.
Yeah.
There's that
Yeah,
too.
there's
For
a lot
sure.
going on. I mean, we don't have 5 hours to go over every single
Right. We scratched the surface.
Valentine's Day event today.
Are we going to try to hammer in our other thing that we do?
Yeah,
Because it's already 59.
Yeah.
oh, we don't have to spend a lot of time on it.
Oh, can we spend like 4 minutes on it? Can we get through it in that amount of time?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So everybody, we're trying to do some more production value here on the old Liquid Lunch. And Kennedy, always hard at work. But then we get on the show. And we just get to chit-chatting with you, either with a guest or with each other. Because it's been forever since I've seen Jules. It's been like, what,
I
3-4
know.
weeks or
Yeah,
something like that?
yeah, a month
Way
or
too long.
something.
Way
Yeah,
too long.
way
Yeah.
too long.
So we get to talking. We get to talking to you guys. And we almost run out of time, just schedules being what they are. And sometimes we get so fond of talking about the past or what's happening right now, we forget to look into the future.
The future.
The future.
Yeah.
Do you mean?
Into the beer
Your
future.
future.
There you go.
That?
Wait, you went too fast.
Was that the one that you're supposed to do on the one that you do later?
yeah, that's the end.
All right. So anyway, this segment. Here we go. This segment.
I'll edit it so it doesn't look so. Yeah.
All right. Here's where I'll start, and then you can start the edit. And now, this segment, we look ahead at all the new beers coming out here in the great state of Texas, label approvals and things like that. So here we go.
There we go.
Here we go. Let's take a look into the beer future.
Yeah. No.
Boom. What do we got first?
Sweet.
Delbert's.
Delbert's.
Woo! When life gives you lemons, lemon sour ale.
Yeah. 5.2%.
Yep.
Cool.
Looks delicioso.
Austin, Texas. It's been. I don't think I've seen like Delbert's has been around for a while.
Yes.
And I don't think I've seen some of their new stuff lately. So
Maybe it comes in batches. I mean, if you've got your staples going where you need them to go, and maybe you don't need new labels.
yeah.
You know, so there you go. So now this is a new one from a Delbert's. When life gives you lemons. What is this?
This is a light German lager from award-winning brewery Allstadt.
Yes.
There you go.
I previously chugged one of these, their lager,
Yes.
which was fantastic.
I'm interested to see how this one
It
is.
was an easy chug.
There is a number of beers on the market now being more tailored towards the lighter fare, which is good. You got to meet people where they're at. And this is a German-style beer there in Fredericksburg. Their property actually butts right up to my brother-in-law's property.
Oh.
So when I go visiting there, I can stumble back to his house. Yeah. Anyway.
Here's a beer that's named after you.
Axe Hat.
Oh, I thought it said ass hat.
Yeah.
That's cool. I just see we're
So Quebec is all the rage, right?
It is all the rage right
Because
now.
it's clean fermenting yeast at a higher temperature, perfect for our environment here in the Houston area.
Yeah, and if you're a big home brewer and you're starting out and you don't have a lot of money for temperature control, you can use this yeast to ferment at room temperature.
Yeah. I'm interested to try this one. 5.3. Another good summer. Martin House.
Yeah, Martin House is
Speaking
coming
of
out
Fort
with.
Worth.
Yeah.
Peanut butter golden stout. A golden stout. Does that mean that the stout itself will be golden?
I would assume so. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so one of
That
these.
sounds good. And it's not don't they usually do like a lot of sours?
They do some
House,
sours.
Yeah, we kind of know Martin House for sours. But
Yeah.
they do a lot of stouts and stuff. They do a bunch of everything.
Martin House, super
Oh, yeah.
solid.
Yeah.
Super solid.
So out of Fort
We
Worth,
need to
Texas.
get out there, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oak Highlands Brewery. Resting bitter face. I like that. Double IPA. What's the
I forgot to put this on the list.
There you go.
Resting bitter face. That's awesome.
Wow, 8.5%. Yeah.
Double IPA. We need more of those. There we go.
Squirt gun and real ale.
Cute.
Juicy IPA.
Yeah, so I guess this one has actually been around for a while with their in the brewery and stuff, but now they're just now bottling canning
Okay.
this one.
Do we know the format it's going to be in? You have that in front of you?
I don't.
Okay. If you have,
Bottle or can?
well, when you do look at the label approvals, it'll give you the format as well.
It does. I didn't write
No,
that.
no big deal. I'm telling the lay people
Yeah.
if they want to go to the link or whatever and check these out for themselves.
So, Squirt Gun IPA.
Yeah,
All right. So next one is really cool. It's Steam Theory Brewing out of Dallas, Texas. It looks like they are just now starting to can.
Okay.
And it's a red ale.
So there's like 5 of these coming up, and I'd really like their graphics and stuff. The steampunk style.
That's
I've never had
cool.
any Steam Theory, but yeah, good for them. I'm assuming they're expanding because they're canning.
Nice.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be a lot more mobile, so people can mule it down here for us.
And I like that they're doing a red because remember, it's like red.
We have a red ale.
Red.
We also have a IPA, Hops Against Humanity.
Nice.
Yeah, looks like they're hitting all the good styles. There's the brown ale,
nice,
Mind the Gap.
Okay.
Cute.
Yeah. Singularity Blonde Ale.
There you go.
And Threat Level Midnight.
Yeah, seriously, great graphics.
Stout, yeah.
That's awesome.
All right, there you go, Steam Theory.
Oh, there we go. And then,
Hitting the market with all their packaging. That's awesome.
all right, let's head east a
I'd
little
love
bit.
to see
Okay,
that.
fine. Let's do that.
Heading east.
Do it.
Tyler, Texas.
Go.
East.
Yeah.
True Vine. I'll be in
Oh,
Tyler.
cute.
Yeah.
I'll be in Tyler in the not too distant future.
Well, you could check out possibly some chocolate milk stout.
Yeah, chocolate milk stout. Harken
Cute.
back to your lunch days there at the old elementary school.
I like the
Chocolate
little
milk
cow.
stout, 7.6%.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with a chocolate milk stout.
Yeah.
Delicioso.
And then finally, let's wrap it up real quick we have yet another one of these Series 19 from Tups.
Okay, cool.
So this
I
is
dig it.
So I like the bottle because it's got you just I feel like from a home brewer you see like exactly how much the
That's
hops
cool,
the
yeah.
hops go and stuff on this.
The way they break it down.
Yeah. IPA with orange peel and cocoa nibs,
Okay,
double dry hopped.
nice.
So
Okay, interesting. Chocolate, orange.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I dig it. I want to try all those Series 19. They've it's a number of them, right? Lately,
there's 19 of them.
are there 19?
I don't know.
I don't know. Is
No,
that
guess
yeah.
anyways.
This is that since we started doing this is probably like the third or fourth Series 19 we've had from Tups.
okay?
So-
What's up? What's up, Tups?
Yeah. So yeah,
Tups to Tups.
Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
They good beers are coming out from up there.
Hell yeah.
So you have to talk to your guy at HEB and get him to
Yeah.
give him a list.
Well, we'll get it put together. Well, I guess we got to start wrapping right here.
Yeah.
So this has been.
We only have 3.5
hold on,
minutes?
Hold on. This
Oh.
has been another installment of.
In the beer future. Was I not supposed to say that?
Well,
You can cut the audio.
Yeah, and there's like music and stuff that goes along with this. So when we do it later, I'll be cutting us.
All right, cool. I'm gonna hit this music because we got 3.5 minutes to fix up, I guess. Shorter version, like a minute and a half version or
Oops.
something.
I know, right?
Might be a thing to do, but
Or just can't you? Do you have to start from the beginning? You start like halfway.
the
in?
way I do it currently.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I can say that I can do like probably a minute version. Would probably be better in this situation since I have to get going. But
So what are you guys gonna do for Valentine's? And
that's tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
I'll be working.
we working. You gonna do something? Girls are at school. or-
Yeah.
and then yeah.
Yeah, that's our typical week. And then Saturday, this will be fun. This is a Valentine's thing, not really. Gymnastics meet
There you go.
early in the morning,
Yeah,
but I think it's the one with Simone Biles. It's her meet, so
Oh,
she'll be
wow.
there.
Oh,
So
that's
kind of
cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
Olympic,
Yeah.
probably the greatest gymnast ever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
ever,
Yeah.
bar none,
For sure.
and a Houstonian.
Oh, that's
Ask-
right. She is. I forgot
Ask
about
her
that.
what kind of beer she drinks.
I think she's 21 now, so that's legal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
She's 21 or
Might be.
22. Yeah,
Oh
she's
my gosh.
she's
You should take her some beers.
I don't think I will.
I
don't
that
know
could
her.
Be, yeah.
I mean-
an old man coming up and
Hey.
hey, my daughters are here. Not
Yeah,
that you're an old man, but
no.
you know, yeah.
Well,
you're like,
he is,
My
but-
daughters really like you. Here's
I
some
know, but
beers.
he's
Yeah.
he's safe. He's going to be there with his daughters.
Yeah,
so
that's
she's
what
not
they
going
all
to think.
say.
They'll be
though.
competing.
So
Yeah.
I'm sure there will
she's
be a-
not. She's not going to go straight up. Oh, you're a creep.
Yeah,
You're weird.
man.
Well, it'll be understood
Yeah,
if that were to
yeah.
happen. I'm not doing that.
Are the girls excited to meet her?
I don't know if they're going to get them. I assume we don't know. I assume she'll be. It's her meet, but she probably has people. She probably has like she'll probably be in like a big glass box where people she can wave, but you can't get too close.
Exactly.
I picture her as like the ultralight stuff.
Oh.
So maybe
well, because of fitness,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So maybe
exactly.
bring her some of the. Like,
I don't know. We hear those Olympic athletes. They get down.
I'm gonna say they need
Some of
they
them-
can burn a lot of carbs.
Yeah, if you
so-
look at like Michael Phelps, like 18,000 calories a day.
Well,
yeah, they burn
yeah,
a
okay,
lot
sure,
of
but
carbs and
yeah,
calories.
but
so,
but he
yeah.
also hits the bong. So
That's recovery.
No,
Yeah, there you go.
Part of his recovery
Exactly.
protocol.
no,
It's no longer
a lot
friendly.
of that's probably the munchies.
Yeah.
Whatever. Either way, that'll be my weekend. What are y'all doing? You got a minute 10 to talk about it. Anything specific?
What are we doing? We going to back pew?
Is that the only thing you proposed? Is that the only thing that's been proposed?
Yes,
For
it's
this
the only
weekend?
thing
Well,
that's
you
been
know what?
proposed.
We don't have anything set, and as we've all seen, we have options.
You do have a lot of options.
Yeah, see, apparently Kennedy likes to keep his options open.
Yeah. No, I think you
Yeah.
should make a proposal and stick with it as to what you're going to be doing.
So I'll
the future.
probably be, wearing my best yellow.
You don't have a single item, shush.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
I think yellow describes
But
something
green
else,
is
sir.
my favorite color, so no.
Anyway, well, that sounds.
I did send him a link to something he could get me for Valentine's Day, but he didn't acknowledge it.
He never answers texts.
No, or emails.
Yeah.
Or,
This
yeah.
is not the gang up on Kennedy yet.
I'm just
Yes,
stating
it
the
is.
obvious.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
all right.
So listen
Well,
to your friend Kennedy.
Yeah, well, you listen to the music because it's starting to run out.
There's maybe
We'll
like
stop it
2
there.
times I didn't answer a text.
Yesterday. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. Have a happy Valentine's Day. We love you all. See you next week for Liquid Lunch. Bye. All right. That's a wrap.